Kamala for president. I'm so excited she's our nominee. Wow, there's a lot going on. So Biden had to step out. He can't run anymore because he's mentally impaired, and that mentally impaired man endorsed Kamala for president. Makes sense to me. Kamala's our guy. Kamala, I'm with her. That's what we're saying now, right? We want Kamala. We want Kamala. She's gonna fight that evil Trump to save our democracy. And get this, she's the nominee because the DNC took away Biden's support, money, and delegates to push him out. He then wrote a resignation letter from being the nominee to officially step down. And it had a forged signature on it. That's not an insurrection, is it? And then suddenly the delegates pick Kamala as their nominee for president instead of the voters having any say in it. That's how they do it in North Korea, which is fine because sometimes it's just easier and faster to do it that way. And the result of that whole process is Kamala being the Democratic nominee for president. She'll be in charge of saving our democracy. She'll do a good job of it. She'll be a great president. She's got experience meeting with important heads of state. And when she meets with leaders, she knows how to dive right into the most important matters of world politics.
I want to welcome these leaders for coming in to have this very important discussion about some of the most pressing issues of our time. I am Kamala Harris. My pronouns are she and her. I am a woman sitting at the table wearing a blue suit.
She nailed it! That suit was blue. It was very blue. She did forget to tell them that she's wearing a black mask, though. But those people there probably cracked that mysterious code by using their vision. I'd like to see Trump go against Kamala in a debate. She would demolish him.
Today is today. And yesterday was today yesterday. Tomorrow will be today tomorrow. So live today. So the future today will be as the past today as it is tomorrow.
Right? She speaks in these parables. It's like listening to the deep wisdom of Lao Tzu speaking in Chinese. Trump wouldn't have a clue what she's saying, which would make him look like a fool. If they had a debate tomorrow, which will be today tomorrow, she would wipe the floor with him. Trump would be shell-shocked. Like the day after the debate, Trump would be looking back at what happened yesterday, which was today yesterday, and what he should be doing today, which will be tomorrow's yesterday. You know, I remember back when people were first trying to figure out what was going on with the Russia-Ukraine war. People were like, what's Russia? What's Ukraine? Are those moons? What are they? But luckily, Kamala explained it all.
Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller country called Ukraine. So basically, that's wrong.
Right. So once you understand that those countries are countries, you can understand that's wrong. Now just imagine if she's president, that's the kind of perspective she would bring to all global situations that have people's lives in jeopardy. I would like to see that.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. That would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California.
Well, that's not so bad, right? Getting free labor by enslaving people? Anything else would be capitalism. And capitalism's wrong, right? It's wrong, right? It's wrong. That laugh is infectious, kind of like AIDS. But the good kind of AIDS, like from Magic Johnson, not the 1980s gay guy kind of AIDS. Oh, also don't forget that Kamala has been the border czar this whole time. She has expertly orchestrated a more secure open border than any other leader in U.S. history. And that's pretty good.
We are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And
She actually has been to Europe, but definitely hasn't been to the border. And I think having never been there is exactly what's enabled her to do such a good job. It's like a telepathic, hands-on approach. It's kind of like how you can do a much better job of raising your kids if you never see them. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful piece of art portraying Kamala.
Did you know that's made up of pictures of the black men she kept in prison beyond their sentences to use as free labor for the state of California?
No kidding. No, well, it's just a little enslavement. And you can't save a democracy without breaking some eggs. She's great! Kamala 2024, baby! Look out! I'll tell you a little secret of mine, my friends. I'm always looking to feel more grounded, reduce pain in my body, reduce stress, sleep better, and have better clarity of thought. And those are the exact gifts that the Bond Charge Infrared PEMF mat gives me. The pulse electromagnetic field grounds you into the Earth's natural magnetic frequency, while the red and the infrared light lowers inflammation and speeds up muscle recovery. Two things I need because I like to go hard and go stupid. I love the Bond Charge Infrared PEMF mat, and when I'm done on here, I jump in the Bond Charge Infrared sauna blanket. You may even heard this bad boy advertised on Joe Rogan's podcast recently. When I get out, I feel like I'm being hatched from an egg. The benefits of infrared sauna are absolutely profound. They make a difference for me in terms of detoxing, relieving stress, sleeping better, amplifying heat shock proteins, getting more ripped. The infrared sauna blanket is super powerful and, in my opinion, is the most convenient and cost-effective infrared sauna system on the market. And get this, all Bond Charge products are HSA, FSA eligible, giving you up to a 40% tax-free savings. To invest in the most precious asset you'll ever have, which is your health, go to bondcharge.com/JP and use the discount code JP to get 15% off all Bond Charge products.